Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm feeling blessed and everything is, moving along with you guys. I just want to come on and talk to you guys about a couple of things that's been on my mind. Everybody's going through stuff and sometimes, what I'm saying, you just want somebody to resonate with you. So it's basically about to be another TED Talk. That's basically what it's about to be. Now, a lot is happening in the season, you know what I'm saying? So it's fall. So a lot of change is happening. A lot of dead things is falling off. We're getting ready to move into winter. So a lot of us is in preparation. This is also harvest time, you know. So a lot of just things is probably going on in your life. A lot of shifting, a lot of movements. You know what you got going on. But today my TED Talk is gonna be about cutting off, like when it's time to cut off, when it's time to let go, when it's time to, take out the trash, when it's time to take out the trash. So this is kind of cool, right? Well, I don't know if it's gonna be cool to y'all, but this is an analogy that God gave me, right? Hold on. Okay, y'all. So I have these flowers here, right? These flowers, they were gorgeous when I first got them. I was at a wedding and I caught the bouquet. They was gorgeous when I first got them. I just haven't took the time to throw them out. I take out the trash like all the time, but I haven't taken the time to throw them out. But now they're starting to look, of course, it's been a few weeks. So it's like, and they was already black at the wedding. That's how it looks. So don't look at the black and be like, yeah, you should have been thrown away. No, they like burnt the roses or something for the wedding. But the truth is they're old. Like these flowers are withered, you know what I mean? They're turning brown and stuff like that. So it's time to throw these flowers out. I'm gonna find another purpose for this vase. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna set this back down. I just want to because my thing is, I love flowers. So I was holding on to them for as long as I could. I don't know if anybody else loves flowers, but I love flowers. And so I was trying to hold on to them as long as I could, but it got to a point where I kind of forgot to, not that I forgot that they were there, but I would look at them and I wasn't happy because they was not pretty no more, but it's like, I just didn't want to deal with it. But it's like, why not just throw it away, right? And yes, it's procrastination, but it's also a little bit of, you still holding on to those flowers, even if it's subconsciously for some reason or another. So what am I saying? When it's time to cut somebody off, sometimes it's like, you're like, okay, well, this person isn't really doing anything to me physically, but it's like, you can feel their dead weight upon you. You can feel the confusion and their lack and their insecurity. You can feel like all that upon you. So even though you might love and care for this person, you might need a season of, I gotta love you from a distance. So that's kind of like the first thing I wanted to say before I truly jumped into the TED Talk, because I'm not saying you have to go and cut off everybody in your life. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is a time where we need to differentiate who needs to stay and who needs to go, and who you kind of need to love from a distance. Like family, you can't really cut them off. I mean, some people do, honestly, but you just pick and choose how you gotta handle these things. And so I took notes. All right. So this is the introduction, right? Who to cut off, what to cut off, when to cut off, and how to cut off, and why to cut off. So the first thing I want to talk about is who and what to cut off. You want to cut off anyone who is emotionally draining, abusive, manipulative, degrading, devaluing, deceiving, someone who makes you feel you must lower your standards in order for them to be connected to you, and anyone who doesn't respect you. You should not be, in short, basically, you shouldn't be around somebody and they make you feel down. They make you feel less. You say something positive, they have something negative to say. And also, you can't pour into somebody and then not pour into you in some type of a way. That's a one-sided relationship. You need balance in your life. Therefore, you need balanced people in your life. And it's okay, we're all struggling with something, but it's okay to know, okay, what you have going on, I cannot help you with. And I have a lot going on myself. So therefore, I need to create this, this space, And sometimes you do need to cut somebody like all the way off, because that's what this TED Talk is talking about. Somebody who's just downright disrespectful, degrading, devaluing, unappreciative, never giving, always have their hand out. All those type of people, like, they gotta go, okay? And then what you need to cut off is any type of bad or toxic habits, ways of thinking, stuff like that. You shouldn't be talking down upon yourself, down upon others, being jealous and hateful to yourself or other people. Like, it's like you don't want that type of negative energy in your life, because that attracts those negative spirits. So you just don't want none of that in your life. The second thing is when to cut off. My thing is, this is my advice. I cut off people as soon as I see the red flag. I don't have no time to play around and play with the thought and go back and forth, because the devil ain't playing with nobody at the end of the day. And we are living in times where people aren't playing. So it's like, I don't have time to play neither. So as soon as I see the red flag, it's like it's time to go. Because the red flag to me is just a glimpse of that person. You just seen the red flag and they might have a whole, minefield, a whole landmine, full of red flags. And you don't even know what you're getting into. But you've seen that first red flag. So, hold on one moment, guys, sorry. I don't really drink energy drinks, but these monsters, man, I've been working so hard, and it's like, they've been really keeping me up. I don't know what happened. I think they changed their formula or something. But yes, so now we're moving on, sorry. But yeah, that's my advice, that's my opinion. I have learned what it's like to hold on to somebody after you've seen multiple red flags. It might take years, but it's gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, man, I seen it though. And it's like, you did, but so just learn from me, all right? So the third one is how to cut off. So how to cut off somebody, like, to me, in a healthy way. You can do it like however way you like. People do it all types of ways, obviously, but the best way for me is to set up boundaries, ghost people, block people, and then, like I said, love from a distance. So setting up physical boundaries if you have to, and or emotional, mental boundaries, spiritual boundaries, whatever you have to do, just to make your presence known that you have a boundary up, period. If you need to block somebody because they're just continuously, they won't stop trying to jump the fence, then you need to go ahead and block them. And don't hesitate to ghost. Don't let people guilt trip you or anything like that. Like, what you're feeling. The feeling that you feel when you're around that person or talking to that person, trust that gut feeling. Trust that instinct. Trust all that. Don't ignore yourself. Don't ignore the Holy Spirit. Don't ignore what is going on the inside. And don't be so quick to jump to conclusions either. When something happens, go and talk to yourself. Go and talk to God. Do what you gotta do and say, hey, what really was that about? So a lot of time, that's why I ghost people. I don't have time to converse about what just happened, because they know what they're doing and I know what I'm doing. Like, we're people, right? We're all adults, so we know what we're doing. So deuces, okay? And also, you can love from a distance. Like I said, some people change. Like, I'm not saying people don't change, or you can't never give someone the benefit of the doubt, but what I'm saying is you have to test the spirit. You have to try the spirit. So that's what people are doing, and that's what you need to do as well. So and so the last thing is why you should cut off. Okay, why you should cut off these people. You should cut off these people because you deserve love and you deserve respect. Point blank, period. You deserve love and you deserve respect. If these people are not showing you and giving you love and respect, they don't need to be around you. They don't need to be draining you. You don't need to be handing them out anything, because that's like the basis of any type of friendship, relationship of any kind, connection, what have you. That's why you need to cut those people off. You know ain't nothing good about to come from somebody who don't have love and respect for you. And I'll say to the utmost, I don't want somebody around me who just respects me a little bit. If you don't respect me, I don't need to be around you, and you don't need to be around me. If you don't love me, I don't need to be around you, and you don't need to be around me. But I still know how to forgive and love from a distance. I didn't always. I learned a lot of lessons. But, God has a way of teaching us things, So also you need to cut off these people for your peace of mind and clarity. These people who bring chaos and confusion, they bring, setbacks and stuff like that. It's like, pay attention what happens to your life when certain people come around too. So you need your peace of mind and clarity. These people bring confusion and all that. No, they bring destruction. They bring unbalancedness. You need unbalancedness. That's totally not a word. They bring, no, you don't need that. You need, so stability and stuff. And so you need your peace of mind at the end of the day. You need peace around you, you need peace in you, and you need peace through you. Okay? They don't have peace. They don't even know what peace is. And you can't help them find it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I feel somebody right now just like, oh, well, let me try to just help my friend or help my, no. You can't. You just can't. Okay? And also, for the last thing is, you deserve healthy habits and healthy relationships overall. So you deserve a better life and better people to be in that life. If you're in the middle of, a lot of us is in the middle of building a better life. I don't care how old you are or what's going on or anything like that. If you're in the middle of trying to build yourself up, you need people around you who's going to support that. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate that. And even contribute to that. You don't need people around you who's going to be covertly jealous or silently hateful or trying to be a Judas or wolves in sheep clothing or anything like that. You need people who are going to see what you're seeing. They might not even see what you're seeing, but they just, since they love and respect you, they just down for whatever. It's healthy, it's positive, cool. People who not going to steer you down the wrong track or have you steer yourself down the wrong track. You know what I'm saying? So these is all the reasons why you need to cut people off, why you should cut people off, when to cut people off, and how to cut people off. And also yourself. It all starts with yourself.
For help, go to your Alexa app.
My bad, y'all. I just got this Alexa, so I haven't quite figured it out. But I hope the music wasn't too loud. I'm kind of testing things. But long story short, just you deserve good, healthy people in your life. You should not have to settle for the people that are around you just because they're the only people around you. Spend some time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Understand yourself. Get to be aware of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you're alone. You can have great self-awareness, but it takes being alone. And a lot of people are running around codependent in unhealthy relationships and situations because they didn't take the time to get to know themselves. They was always with somebody else or with a bunch of somebody else's, with a bunch of people. You never see them alone. So that's just a topic for another day, though. I hope you guys got some goodness out of my TED Talk. It was just something I wanted to talk to you guys about. But thank you guys for stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.